Oneyplays!
With friends.
And the future level, there's lab levels in the other two games that are just like that anyways. I'd say the dinosaur stage is probably that in the medieval setting, but even then, the medieval setting, you could try to make something of it like, oh, well, it's a Renaissance fair and they're goofballs. You could make the argument.
You could say the whole thing is a movie set.
That's true.
Like, it's easy to come up with that kind of
I'd say the medieval setting and the dinosaur ones are the clear-cut examples of time travel. It doesn't seem like they go too far out there with a lot of these.
This is just Arabia.
Because the Roman Colosseum one with Tiny, stuff like that, if they just did more of that. Why is he the only boss that's dressed up?
I don't know.
Because they introduced new characters and they need to give them a standard
Maybe
outfit.
they had a different idea to begin with and then they just changed it to time travel
Well,
later.
the Japanese title screen just shows the Earth, so it makes it look like it is just a World Tour game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
He does the dance on the title screen.
he says, how's the Japs say?
You can't say that, Chris.
Can't say Japs?
No.
It's silly.
Did you see there's a movement now in the emulation community that any ROM that has Jap at the end of it, they're demanding that you change it?
That's really funny.
It's the Japanese version, that's why they shortened it to that.
People are fucking insane.
Can we start saying ing as a slur then?
Ing. An ire.
You fucking
A merc. Don't call me an Merc.
You gur.
Grr.
That's Germans.
Grr. Don't call me grr.
Seriously gotta fucking do those one at a time?
Yeah, it's really fun, isn't it?
Oh.
How are we gonna get back over?
Do you have a double jump in the spinny?
No, you're wrong.
Okay. Good.
Yurge! Get the fuck out of my way!
You still might fall here.
I would never!
Good job, Chris.
Thanks, Dad.
I do like the spin ability in the air. I think that's a fun one.
It's cool.
I'm surprised they didn't put it in the first one.
It still makes it easier,
very
though.
natural.
Timing,
necessarily.
Timing
You gotta
spins
really
for enemies
hammer
is
it.
it's the thing you gotta skill.
It makes older stages easier. A lot of the later stages are designed around it, though. Like, you had to use it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Oh.
Well, wait, what way am I going? Ah, he make me naked. You fucking.
Wait, are you going to the left here? Yes,
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
That's a
So you
confusing
don't have to do
checkpoint.
the secret again, right?
No, Julian. Look at this fucking dumb monkey. Fuck off.
Well, there he goes.
Here he goes over the horizon.
Would you ever tell somebody to monk off?
Monk off.
I thought that was a box in the distance, then I remember that's the thing. That's why it's spinning.
Yeah.
It's a real box, see? Look what Daddy got. Daddy got a little banger,
That sound is every time you get to the end of the stage with all the boxes broken, it obliterates a small universe of peaceful creatures.
Somebody mod this
so-
game so it's Julian instead of Crash Bandicoot.
They become crystallized. Their life force turns into the gem, and you hear their screams.
The screams?
Is this a creepypasta?
No,
Oh.
this is fact.
Crash Bandicoot?
Then Crash Bandicoot looked like a real Bandicoot, except he was standing up and looked like a cartoon Bandicoot, but he was realistic. And his eyes were
Why do we
bleeding.
talk about creepypasta so much?
Funny.
Because they're easy to make fun of because of how stupid
I
they are.
remember. I feel so embarrassed now because I used to,
Oh, fuck.
Jesus.
like 10 years ago, I used to advocate
would like
for
a restart.
creepypastas. I used to be like, my friends would be like, "What are you doing reading these creepypastas?" And I would be like, "No, they're actually really spooky. I think they're cool." and
This one's about Mario, but he's dead.
As time went on and they became more mainstream, they would like it just got filled with garbage. And now if you say creepypasta, you likely mean some shitty video game thing.
I think they're epic.
There's like fucking 11 billion YouTube channels where they read bad creepypastas in their shitty British voices that sound really bored.
The thing, when I used to like listen to those too, Julian, they always had shitty microphones and shitty voices for reading it.
Yeah,
Because it's scarier.
they don't even. It's fucking bizarre. They don't even try to put on an affect or anything.
Yeah, no,
They're just like
they always sound like little kids. They're like,
then
"And then he went to the store."
the stairs even though it was very dark.
yeah, they don't even try.
My favorite is when it's documented like it's I woke up this morning. Hi, diary.
You're putting too much emotion into it.
Yeah, I woke up
this morning and I went to the game I bought from the garage sale. I got Mario and I feel like I'm losing sanity. I'm going to kill myself.
There you go.
And then the final chapter says, he killed himself.
And it was funny.
And these are real records documented from his laptop because I was his best friend, and as soon as he died, I took his laptop to upload these.
But then the spooky thing starts happening to them.
And then they get haunted by Mario.exe.
Yeah.
Because when something's an application on a computer, it's scary.
I relate
Wait,
because
Photoshop.exe?
I use EXEs.
Photoshop.exe.
Wait a minute. No! EXEs are my friends!
Chris, it could happen to you.
Oh!
You know what? I don't think I've ever seen
I
that.
challenge you to an EX. Oh, fuck you! Are you serious? That is such a fucking trap. Fuck this game.
You're right, it is a trap.
That was such bullshit.
I challenge somebody to write a creepypasta about Photoshop.
Fucking stupid game.
Or some other program that's clearly not
It was a
video.
photo of me on the screen, and it kept liquefying it, and it made my eyes too big, and it wasn't
Made my eyes
flattering.
too big, and suddenly I started getting millions of views.
And then my eyes in real life were too big.
Bugs kept flying into them.
That'd be unpleasant.
What if it was just?
I hate that.
What if the story was just all the practical problems that you would run into?
There's that one guy who took the photo like, oh, I just got cool piercings, and he put the holes on the sides of his mouth.
Yeah.
But I hate the idea of that because that means there's just gaping holes always
Yeah.
there, and things
Yeah.
are going to be getting into them all the time.
Yeah. That guy's an idiot.
Did you see when people were doing the donut head thing?
Yeah.
That they would inflate the top of their head
Shit's
and push
funny.
into the middle of it. Why
Yeah.
why do people want to mutate themselves?
Because being a
I
human
think it's
sucks.
fun. Being human does suck.
I want to be an alien.
Being human sucks. Put a donut on your head.
Ding dong, do you
I want
feel?
to be down on
Do
head.
you feel lucky that you're an alien instead of a human?
No. Our life expectancy is 2 years.
I'm sorry. I guess
We're coming up on that time, aren't we?
being human ain't so
I want
bad.
to do more than play video games.
You've only got 1 year left. Julian, speaking of creepy pasty,
Yeah.
have you ever seen Tat's top 10 videos?
No.
There's these guys who do like really, cliched like, they're really long. They're like 100 scary Easter eggs in video games.
Ugh.
But there's like one guy who has the fucking perfect voice for doing that, and all the rest of them are just like,
And then he was really scared.
but there's this one guy's like, oh, I've got a really low scary voice, and he sounds amazing, but they never
Warp
use him.
whistle in Mario 3.
He is the perfect creepypasta
It gives me
voice.
shivers each time I collect it. Who put it there?
I wish they'd use. Oh!
Oh my god!
Fucking hate this level! Designed by monkeys, it was. I'm so sick of it.
You want me to do it?
These levels are so boring.
Yes, they are. Here, let me try.
I've almost got
I'm
it.
used to the motorcycle now.
I've almost got it.
I got a gold relic out of
Didn't mean it. Ding dong! Don't be such a prude.
I could do it.
Let me give me one more. Just one more, papa.
Do you know how you get good at games like this?
You play it over and over and
Exactly.
over and over.
It's not a matter of you just being able to. You're so well acquainted with the control scheme that you can play all of it. First go, you get it. A big part of it's also just kind of memorizing it.
This is completely memorizing it.
That's like when people talk about collectathon games like Banjo-Kazooie and they say you're bad at it. Well, the skill level comes from you just knowing where things are in it.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
That's what Dark Souls kind of is too. Just knowing where to go and stuff. Don't ram me, mister.
But you know what's nice about Mario 64? Everything in it's very straightforward in
And
terms
it's
of
fun to
layout.
control. It's fun
Exactly.
to just run around. That's the funnest
Yeah.
part.
You can be good at it just based on your own skill level. It's not
fun
just
to
you
control
knowing where
it's-
everything is.
I like controlling Crash too. It's just like this isn't utilizing it.
No.
Well, it's also secrets in this are just completely out of the way. You're not going to know where a lot of them are.
Yeah.
You're going to have to probably have a strategy guide. Remember that?
Remember that thing?
Remember how Donkey Kong Country was very heavily designed around that?
Was it really?
They have some really bullshit
How far
secrets.
do you think you should take it in terms of having a secret? Because I mean, it's called a secret because you're supposed to be like, oh,
when it's a
I
thing,
know this
when
thing
it's a
now.
thing required for like 100%, it should not be something
consider
really
that, like,
cryptic.
Like you would.
You
design
need
it
to
so that
drop
it's-
a hint of some sort.
It's
It
got like
can't.
120% or something.
Well, even then, I would say it can't be cryptic to the point that you don't even drop a hint about it. It's like, oh, jump in this pit for no reason. There's
Fucker's
nothing that
gonna
makes
ram
this
you.
one
Yeah,
stand
that's
out.
true. I forget that that's how.
Because
a lot of this
that's what
stuff is.
pisses me off about some of the Donkey Kong Country ones is that I remember there's one in Donkey Kong Country 2. They just expect you to jump into a wall of thorns, and you happen to be able to clip through that wall. There's no indication of it. Stuff like that.
Right.
Find out there's so much more to me.